My FMP is about a lady retelling the events of her day. She's speaking to you as if you're in the room, and she tells you what happened and how she felt and the reasons why she came to do what she did. Obviously, because it was such a large script, and it was all very wordy, it was actually her just trying to remember what the next thing was, and us trying not to tell her, like, to see if she'd just remember. So we had to film it quite a few times before she managed to do it all the way through. And also because the amount of time that we had in the studio to film it, and I was just shooting it then and there in the studio, and that's why I then exported out. We couldn't have practice rounds, I couldn't edit it together, so I had to be really careful when I was cutting the cameras. So occasionally we'd do a really sharp cut, and then I'd be like, no, we have to start again, because it's really, and it just looked wrong. And then as the audience, as you're watching it, you then come out of watching it, being part of the film, you notice that something's wrong. So that was really hard. It was trying to get the cuts right, because obviously it changed every time she did it with just how she naturally felt it would go. A lot of the projects that I've done before, and I think my particular style is not really having much speech within my films. It's very much maybe 1 or 2 lines, and then this is the complete opposite. So I think it does show to anyone who looks at my stuff that I can do both wordy pieces and more visual pieces. I just like creating something that no one else has thought about before. It's coming up with something, and I think just once you actually go through the entire process and see it at the end of it, and you just be proud, because that was your idea that you had. It might have just been a slither of an idea, and yet look what it's turned into.